Alright, hey guys, and welcome back to some more Sonic gaming playthroughs. On a bit of a roll, 3 days in a row. But I had so much fun replaying Sonic R a couple of days ago that I kind of wanted to play some more of it. And that's exactly what I'm going to be doing here this evening. So let's boot Sonic R up. Now, I'm going to play the game a little bit differently to how I played it a couple of days ago, to keep it a little bit more fresh. I'm going to load my saved file on here, and I'm going to play some of the more slower characters and see if we can win some of these races. So what we need to do is go and load this file up. So I've got two files here, and the reason I've got one with the Chaos Emeralds and one without is because if I want to play as some of the unlockable characters and not have to compete against a really overpowered Super Sonic, this is the file I'm going to do because I have no Chaos Emeralds, so Super Sonic will not be unlocked. Whereas this one, if you play as the unlockable characters, you're going to have to compete with Super Sonic. So I might switch between the two. We're going to see how it goes. We're going to start with this one. We'll load this up. And I'm going to start things out with Dr. Robotnik. Let's go with Radical City. Let's start off with Radical City. You know, I was really excited back in the first run of this game's release. The fact that Dr. Robotnik was a playable character. At that time, it was the very first game that I ever had the chance to play as him. It was quite a big deal. So you can see he's really slow. He has no jump ability, but he will not fall in the water. Plus he can shoot bombs, which doesn't really do too much to hit your opponents, but it's there. Awesome, awesome level with such an awesome theme. You see, Knuckles and Sonic are completely obliterating me. That's okay, we've got time. What I'm going to do is do a left here. But yeah, as I was saying, back in like, what, 96, 97, I was like, wow, this is the first time to actually get the chance to play Robotnik. I was really, really excited. Of course, he was already playable in the game Sonic Drift on the Game Gear, but I hadn't actually ever played that at that time. I probably wasn't even aware of his existence. Seems that Knuckles is my main threat at the moment. I'm going to do the shortcut again. Seems to be the best way to go, especially for Robotnik. Probably going to give Amy a go as well. She's even slower than Robotnik, if you can believe it. But she won't fall into the water either. Robotnik does have very good control though. He turns the corners really awesomely. Doesn't look like I'm going to rake it. Well, second's not bad. But we want first. We'll give Robotnik one more go. What would really have been awesome to have on this game is if it had sort of like what the cups have on the Mario Kart game. So you play all 5 courses in one go and determine on where your position is on the game is how many points you get. I think that would be pretty cool. Let's go for Reactor Factory. because it is Robotnik's level. And we have a dusk setting. You know, I remember unlocking Egg Robo as the only unlockable as one of the secret characters, and then either playing as Robotnik or Egg Robo, and then just literally shooting each other. I just thought that was so funny back then. Okay, Robotnik's got this. He's doing good. I think we might have to give either Egg Robo or Tails though a little go as well. We're doing pretty good with him on this level. I think because there's so many different shortcuts to go in here and you can just float over the water. We've got a good chance of getting a... Well, I was going to say strong lead, but then Knuckles is right behind me now, as with Sonic. No, no, no. Don't want to do that. Tails is caught up. This is going to be very close. Very close. I think we've just done it. Good for Tails, huh? I think we'll give Amy a go. Regal Ruin. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Amy is the slowest character in this game. Wow, yeah, she is very slow. But at least we'll be able to do this shortcut. This is definitely going to make it a challenge. You can see if I was using Amy to face like Super Sonic or something, it'd probably overlap me 3 times. But she does have the boost ability. So she does have that, but it makes it quite challenging to control. I'm not sure how long it takes to regenerate. There we go, let's do it again. Well, that's not too bad. I completely forgot that she even had that ability, to be fair. Can't boost on the water. Oh, oh good. Probably a good character to play as a starting point if you just want to get used to the controls. Oh, blimey, we actually did it. Sonic come forth. For shame. So, let's play as one of the unlockables. Who should we do? Let's be Tails though. And let's do the level where we can summon him, allegedly, from the creepypasta that a few years ago now. That was to summon the Towers though. Okay, yeah, so we've got Supersonic on here. And you see, he just literally blasts forward. So I guess Tails though is speed's kind of like average, I'd say. It's not as slow as Amy, maybe a little bit quicker than Dr. Robotnik. And he doesn't fall in the water, but he literally does nothing. He can jump a little bit, I suppose, or float. Metal Sonic, but Super Sonic is like annihilating us, which is why I might load the file without him on there. His controls seem to be very much more tank orientated, sorry. Oh, there he goes. I would do the tree route, but that's much more trickier to get through. You see the controls there? I had a bit of a hard time getting around. But second place, it's not bad. So, I'm gonna try Metal Sonic on the last level, Radiant Emerald, and then what I might do is I might load the other file up and maybe up the difficulty to hard, see if it gives us much more of a challenge. At least we've got a character with a bit more speed. So it's somewhat doable. So Supersonic Racing only plays on this level if you play as Supersonic, which makes sense, right? Because it's Supersonic Racing. Again, this was another character I was like really excited to play as back in the mid to late 90s. Hopefully someone else opens that door. Someone has. But Supersonic has a very strong lead. Let's go this way. Usually let the computer do it, but I kind of need to catch some speed up. This might get me a bit close to him. There he goes. Now, I am not sure if I remember rightly. Someone might in the comments section might have to clarify me, but I'm not sure if the original Saturn version had the road here flashing like this. I think it might have just been standard purple, but I could be mistaken. It's been years since I've played the Sega Saturn version. So I'm definitely going to have to stream that version one time soon, but I do need to get the HDMI adapter for that. I don't think I'm going to be able to catch up with Supersonic. You see, this is why I have the second file. It's nigh on impossible to compete with him. Metal Knuckles is probably the second best character on the game to play as for speed. To compete with Supersonic at least, because you're not going to get Sonic and Supersonic on the same rep. So Metal Knuckles is the best one to play as, but yeah. And that was with me not making many mistakes. So you'll only get the total credits rolled if you come first. Let's go and load up. And oh, the game was already on hard. That might be why I had a bit of trouble keeping up with Supersonic. Unless the file I've just loaded is on hard. We'll keep weather on random, but it's pretty cool how you've got all these different effects on it, but we'll keep it on random. Okay, we'll see how we do now. So let me just double check. Yep, no supersonic. So let's try Egg Robo. Yeah, let's try Resort Island again because sunshine, right? Well, snow now, but that'll make it easier for getting over the water. So yeah, Egg Robo is kind of like a faster version of Robotnik. He also has the bombs as well, but Egg Robo will fall in the water after a short period of time. However, not on this at the moment because the water has frozen. Is that gonna get him? Bomb didn't even get him. Also, Egg Robo can't jump. But his control's pretty cool. It's not as tanky fired as Tails doll. 23 seconds around that. That's pretty good. So yeah, this is definitely a game that you can't really play in like really long periods of time. But for short bursts, like what I'm doing here, it's just great. It's so much fun just to come back to this. I think we've got it. There we go. You see how much more better that was, the race, without Supersonic on there. Because if Supersonic was on there, I would have had no chance at all. So... Let's try Robotnik again. And we're going to see if we can do Radiant Emerald with him. So we can get the end screen of his face. If we come first. This might be a bit more challenging. There's only like 2 different routes to go on this level, which you can see on the map is the yellow one, so if I manage to come first on this on hard, with a bit of luck. So yeah guys, we're only 1 day away from the Sonic movie coming out, depending on when you're re-watching this video, but this is currently February 13th, day before Valentine's Day, right when we have Sonic coming out. As I'm sure many of you are looking forward to the film. I'm going to go up here. Definitely looking forward to the film. I might not be able to see it opening weekend, but definitely going to be going to see it. Yeah. This is going to be quite challenging to come first with Robotnik. Maybe even nigh on impossible. We'll see. Hopefully someone opens the door. No. Hopefully Tails or Amy does, so on the 3rd lap I can save up my rings. Sonic and Knuckles are only just there, so it's possible. Amy's done it. Great. Looks like Sonic and Knuckles are head to head. The only chance I've got is using the ring boost ramp here. Oh no, it's my first. This is gonna be it. This is my chance. Sonic actually went the long way. I've got a chance now. Maybe. He's right behind me. Knuckles is right behind me now too. Oh no, it's going to be close. Wow. Only just. Yay for Robotnik. There we go. We get that wonderful illustration of Robotnik. So you can technically kind of skip the credits a little by holding your finger down on the start button. It speeds it up. You know, I think once, at one point, years and years ago, I had that as my wallpaper on my desktop. And it's a great illustration. So, let's load the Supersonic file back up. Okay, so the game was on hard still. That one. Great. I'm gonna play as Metal Knuckles. On Regal Run. Let's see if we can beat Supersonic. So yeah, as I said, this is definitely not the sort of game you'd play for hours and hours upon end. You'd get bored quickly, right? But this is definitely the one Sonic racer that I come back to the most out of all of the races that have been released. And that includes Transformed. So yeah, Metal Knuckles is a lot quicker than Metal Sonic, which is quite surprising, really. You wouldn't expect him to be faster, but he is. He will fall in the water if you wait too long, which is why I'm jumping. You know, I've just completely forgot that he can actually glide by holding the button down. But it's looking good. I think I'm going to beat Supersonic. And looking at the placement, he might even not come second. He did! Egg Robo come third. Has just completely humiliated Metal Sonic. And Tails, though, has literally just died. Okay. Who haven't we played as yet? Let's give Metal Sonic another go. We'll see if we can do him on Reactive Factory. Wow, you can see that Metal Knuckles and Super Sonic are just completely out in front. It's going to make Super Sonic very hard to catch up to. He is way, way out in front. And the speed boost there didn't really help. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to catch up with him. He is overlapped Tailsdale now. And that's without me making many mistakes and taking the shortcuts. Oh wait, he must have made a mistake. There he is. Maybe I've got a chance. Ah, almost. He must have messed up at some point. It's close. Oh, Egg Robo third. Interesting. So, kinda done everyone so far. What should I play as who? Let's try Tailsdale again on Radical C. I chose Tailsdale because you've got the shortcut here. Might make it a bit more easier. Woo, we're out in front. So yeah, I would absolutely recommend this game if you're a Sonic fan. If you've never played it before, it's you've definitely got to get it. I don't think, as far as I'm aware, the game has been released on Steam. So I'd recommend probably the cheaper alternative would be to track down Sonic Gems Collection. Probably on the PlayStation 2, that would be the cheaper version. As far as I'm aware, the PlayStation 2 and GameCube version of Gems Collection don't play any different, or one worse than the other. Oh, Tailsdale, what have you done? His controls are awful. Yeah, definitely. As I know, PlayStation 2s are a bit cheaper to get a hold of than GameCube, so I would absolutely recommend checking this game out. Or maybe the PC version that was released years and years and years ago would probably be worth picking up. There's not much chance of me catching up to Super Sonic. Or maybe, it looks like he's made a mistake. He's just stopped. Oh, I wonder what's happened. He must have got caught on something. This is Tailsdale to shine. Let's do it. We've actually got a bit of a lead. If he doesn't do it right here, okay, got a chance. Unless he gets caught on the same thing again. I think he's won. Yeah, he's won. He is almost to the point of unbeatable. Well, let's see if we can beat him again with Metal Knuckles on Resort Island. Tried it with Metal Sonic, failed. Let's see if the Knuckles Metal version can do it. Nighttime too. So there is definitely Can You Feel the Sunshine at the moment because the sun is gone. I'm giving him a pretty good run for his money. I've got to admit, Metal Knuckles is probably the best all-around character to play on this game. You know, he's not as fast as Super Sonic, but I think he is maybe the second or third quickest character on the game behind Super and normal Sonic, but he's got really good controls. Very smooth turning corners, and his gliding abilities, he doesn't really lose any speed. Should have got that. I've got a chance. No. Nah. It's amazing, isn't it? Completing the whole level in just 1 minute. We'll give him one more go. Let's do Radiant Emerald again. We'll give it one more go. I mean, I lucked out with Robotnik, so maybe I can luck out with Metal Knuckles. Third place. No go. Hopefully Egg Robo or Tails Dive, is that? Okay, I'll open it. Got a bit of a lead. Nice. Hopefully, he's used all of his rings to open the door, so he won't be able to use the speed ramp much. Nah. Very unlikely we're going to catch up to him now. Well, almost. No, admittedly I got the game on hard, so it's probably making it a bit more challenging, but we'll do one more level, and then I might have a look at a couple of the extras on Gems Collection. And I suppose we should really end it at least on Radiant Emerald one more time, so we all get to hear Supersonic Racing. I tell you what, Metal Knuckles and Metal Sonic were right behind me. I thought I'd be quiet on that level, so we all get to hear Supersonic Racing. It's one of the rare moments that the second door hadn't been opened by one of the computer characters. I thought I had enough rings going towards the end there to open it. But we still won, because it's Supersonic. Of course. Okay, so let's go back and have a look at some of the extra stuff on Gems Collection. I had a little look around last time I streamed Sonic R, but let's have a little look. So I feel like doing a little bit more on the stream. So, what hints have we got on here? It's been a long time since I've looked at these. I think you had to unlock these through playing a certain amount of hours on each game. Okay, so you could actually skip the credits altogether by holding the A or X button and press start. Well, now we know. And hidden song, yeah, we know that. 4 secret characters. So I guess this is all stuff we all know. I wonder what it says about CD. Stage select. I'm sure most of you guys probably know a lot of this stuff. Again, CD's awesome to have on here, but unfortunately it does only have the American soundtrack, not the superior Japanese European one. So let's have a little look on here. So I had to go at one of these last time. I know I streamed the Game Gear Sonic 1 the other day, which is that on here? Yeah, this one. So I don't technically need to do that because you guys saw a stream of me doing the whole game yesterday. So game data play 2. I always wonder what the difference is between this, the gameplay of play 9. Let's give it a go. Wow, I'm not used to just how slow it's running. You see here just how much slower the music is. I tell you what, we're not doing that. That is tricky. I tell you what, let's do Sonic 3. Wow, just listen to how slow the music is. After playing the non-PAL versions for so long, it seems so weird hearing these versions again. So the game's pretty generous. It gives you 15 minutes. I do plan to play this game at some point very soon. Sonic 3 Knuckles, my fave Sonic game, so it's been too long since I've played this game. Damn, that's not good. knew that was going to happen. No rings again. Should have expected that. I think for people that are probably just joining the stream are thinking, wait, this isn't Sonic R, this is Sonic 3. Well, technically it's on the same disc as Sonic R, so does that count? But I just wanted to clear this level to see how quick we can do it. I've made a lot of mistakes already though. This is Knuckles' part. He can't jump that high, so he goes the bottom route. Well, the game's pretty generous with the lives, 20. Well, we're at the boss now, so let's see if we can do it. Ten minutes left on the clock. You can kind of rush this boss, but I kind of want to make sure I got rings for the next phase. Couple more. Awesome, awesome boss theme. Definitely one of my favourite last boss themes from a Sonic game. Maybe even favourite. Almost. Not worth risking out. There we go. So we've successfully seen the completion of Sonic 3 in a Sonic R stream. You know, I think what I really like, of course, combining Sonic 3 and Knuckles together kind of makes it the ultimate game, but you can still either play Sonic 3 or Sonic and Knuckles separately, and you still get kind of like a complete story with either one of them playing it in just as one of those games. Another awesome track for the credits. Sorry. Obviously reminiscent of Stranger in Moscow, but yeah, we've got the idea. Basically, if we after the credits finish, you still get to play. It goes straight back to the beginning of the game, so Angel Island. It makes me wonder how much of the actual full game they actually put in here that you can play if you was to rush through it as quick as you can, because you can see the clock is still ticking down. But let's return to museum. Of course, we've got Doomsday, Sonic 3D. Haven't played that in a long time. I'm gonna have to play that again sometime soon. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna leave it at that, guys. I really appreciate you guys tuning in and joining me again on this stream this Thursday evening if you're watching at UK time. But wherever you are in the world, I want to thank you all very much for joining this live stream. I've got some new uploads coming the weekend, so by all means, please do stay tuned for those. Get the words out properly. Yeah. Have a great time going to see the Sonic film if you happen to be going to see it this weekend, and I really hope you enjoy it and have a great time watching it. But with that said, take care of yourselves, everyone, and catch you soon.